miss you too.
It's so good to be back.
Mm-hmm. I mean, how long have we been gone?
2 weeks?
2 weeks.
I think
so.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Most of February.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Well, what's up? It's your girl, Ocean.
Hey, how y'all? It's your girl, Shell Shock.
And what's up? It's Vixen, and I'm so happy to be back. So happy to be back.
Alright, so we freestyling today. We
are.
We've had a lot of birthdays in February, and we've been doing photo shoots, and so we've been really busy trying to upgrade our podcast for the viewers and do some things.
That's right. That's right. I mean, they've been partying. They have been partying. February, they've been celebrating Black History Month, baby. They've been making some Black history. Yes.
So shout out to all the February Aquarius babies. Mine was the 12th. Black Ice, shout out to Black Ice. She's not here.
Happy birthday,
hey girl. Ice. We may do a quick FaceTime and see if she picks up. Her birthday was on the 16th, and then the lovely Paris' birthday was on the 17th.
Yes. Was that a lovely birthday?
Yes, birthday brunch with Paris. We had such a good time today.
Yes, we did.
Yes.
The food was good. The drinks, unlimited.
The drinks.
Mimosas was so good.
The drive was really good.
Getting drunk on a Sunday. The club going up on a Sunday morning at 11 o'clock when we're supposed to be at church.
Right.
It was so much fun though.
It was. And tell me a little bit about your birthday celebration. Come on, give us the birthday tea.
Right, I wanted to do So everybody came to my home. We had like a pregame.
Yes.
She bought me a bottle, some kind of vodka. It was so good.
Smirnoff lemonade.
Okay.
Pink lemonade. So good.
And I just remember drinking out of the bottle.
She just remembered.
I remember drinking out the bottle. And then everybody like, you gotta take a shot, you gotta take a shot. So I'm drinking out the bottle and then taking shots. Drinking out the bottle, taking shots. So then more people keep coming. At first I was sad because I was like, nobody's here. But my guy friend and Shell Shock and then Paris. And then they were like, it don't matter. Like, it's all about you celebrating with us. And then people start coming in. But before people start coming in, I was just like, you're all right. So we was getting lit before people came. So more people came. At this point, we're taking ratchet photos with the middle finger.
So much fun.
Hopefully they'll put some of those clips in it. They're so cute.
And then we turned up in the living room. I had the karaoke machine out. We were supposed to play games and do karaoke, then go to the hookah spot.
That didn't quite happen.
We didn't play games, but we did a little karaoke.
Okay.
Yeah, we did.
And we turned that into a club. Because we had the LED lights.
Paris was on the microphone. And then you got on the microphone a little bit too.
I don't even know what I was saying on the microphone.
So
after that,
it was nice though.
We left. All I remember is Paris was saying she had anxiety because she wanted to drive, but we were all lit. So we like, how you gonna drive and you lit? So we get in the car, we're going to the hookah spot, and I'm out.
That was nice.
I was asleep. I went to sleep.
Well, I didn't make it because I lost my phone and got locked out of the house.
Oh wow.
Yes, and so I was very frustrated, but once I found my phone, I just kind of wished her a happy birthday, and then I went to bed because after a couple of hours of being locked out of the house with no phone, I was exhausted.
Wow.
I was exhausted, but I'm glad you guys turned up for me.
Yeah,
we definitely did.
I saw the pictures.
Yes, you did. Okay.
I saw it.
Glad. I mean, it was a crazy night. You know, I didn't even know half of the stuff that happened until, everybody's telling me like, oh girl, you was knocked out. And then we got videos. I'm like, oh, I was doing that. And then I'm like, oh, then I'm telling the man I love him about 5 times. I'm like,
oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, he was on recorder.
Wow.
And he even told me. And I was like, oh, okay.
I did see Ocean on Lovey Dovey, so
what you
she
say?
probably was caking over there, a little
you
bit.
said?
I saw you all lovey-dovey on him.
When?
So, you probably doing your little cake in. On your
When?
birthday. You was in the living room, and we was in your kitchen, and me and
in the
was
bathroom.
Look at Ocean over there caking.
Upstairs.
Oh boy.
I think I was telling him a secret.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what they
No,
was.
that's probably what she was saying. I love you.
Oh.
It's okay. It is okay.
I mean, I love everybody, you know.
That's right.
Yes.
You know, and I do love him because he's been around. He's been around when like stuff happened to me, and we went through stuff together. So I do love him, but we're friends, you know. And you can love your friends.
You're supposed to
true.
love your
Yeah,
friends.
you can
Absolutely.
definitely love your friends. But I'm just glad, you know. I'm just happy, you know. 34 is. I feel like 34 is old because like when I was younger, and my cousins was 30 and 34, I was like, they old ass. But now I'm 34. It's like I still feel.
Well, I'm 46, so if y'all old, oh my gosh. I'm ancient. I am ancient.
Give it up for 46.
Yes.
So yeah, we had a ball, you know. Black Eye, she did a thing in Atlanta, so we didn't get to celebrate her. In Paris, we just, like Vixen said, we're coming from her luncheon, and we had a good time there too.
Yes, we turned up. It was nice.
Yeah.
It was nice. She's got some really beautiful people, some really beautiful friends. I mean, different cultures. Just it was a wonderful mixture of people, young and old. She's got beautiful parents. It was a pleasure meeting her parents as well.
Absolutely.
Yes, at least somebody there was my age. So.
Stop it.
Stop.
Yes, so we had a good time. Now
I
February.
still want to taste the cake, so parents don't forget to bring me some piece of cake. Okay?
Let me tell you, this girl the whole time, she don't look like she eat, but she eat. The whole time she was worrying about taking a plate home my birthday night. She was like, I want some eggs. And they were vegan deviled eggs.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, I want a plate.
So they weren't even real eggs.
No, they were real eggs,
white.
but the filling was vegan.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was so good.
Right.
Okay.
And now she's talking about cake.
Yes, I want a piece of cake.
You
That's
should-
the reason why I go to weddings, is to taste the cake.
Well, now we know.
Okay.
Yeah, my birthday's in June, so we won't be partying for another couple of months as far as birthdays are concerned. But y'all need a break because y'all been partying.
Man.
Say that again.
I'm telling you, y'all been partying.
I'm just glad I was around people that I trust and people that really care about me because I was effed up, you know. And last time I was effed up like that, some bad things happened.
Mm.
So I was just happy that everybody got along. You know, it was a vibe between everybody.
Mm.
So shout out to everybody that came. Like, I appreciate y'all.
Yes, thank you.
So what's going on new with y'all besides the shenanigans?
Well, no shenanigans here. I am just, 46 entering the dating world. That's something different. I have been meeting some interesting people, having interesting conversations. So it's that's a new thing for me, but that's about it. Some of the conversations, are a turn off, and I probably won't ever talk to them again.
Oh.
But I've met one or two people that are, worth having conversations with. The mentality of men nowadays is just a little different, I guess, than when I was dating back when I was in my early 20s. So yeah, that's the only thing new for me. Just trying to get out here and get reestablished in this single world. But I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it though.
Absolutely.
It's a new adventure. And pushing my yoga, my yoga,
All right.
doing more classes, more personal classes, studying more about tantric yoga.
Okay.
What is tantric yoga?
Tantric yoga is more so, it's the sexual energy that you can transmute with yoga, and so
Oh wow.
yes, it's pretty deep. It's kind of hard to explain in like a short, a little short segment like this. Yeah. And so I'm still learning too. So that's the thing. So I don't want to explain it, wrong.
Until you
Right.
get
But
fast.
until I just really know exactly. But like I said, it's the sexual energy between within yourself and between, two people. Not even sex. It's just the physical energy that sexuality brings. Not even just sex. So.
Okay. Well, we looking forward to know more.
All right.
And
Yeah.
even
As I learn, I'll make sure I educate you guys.
Cool. Absolutely.
And maybe one day, we can see you in real time doing your
yoga. Yes, yoga. I don't know about tantric yoga, but
well, you know.
but definitely yoga. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
What about you, Shock? What's been going on with you?
Well, to be quite honest, so I had to I had to block someone again, and I just really want to get this off my chest.
Note again.
Yes, again. When it comes to friendship, when it comes to dealing with someone in a relationship, you can't be the only one that's doing their part.
It definitely takes two.
So if you feel like you're the only one making an effort and putting in effort to see someone, because everyone works, everyone has their priorities that they have to take care of. So there should be no excuse for you not be able to make time to see someone. And if that person cannot make you a priority in their life or make time to see you, especially when you don't get a chance to see them as much, then leave them alone, because obviously they're not a priority for you. And that's just how I'm going to put it.
Don't chase anything that's not chasing you.
Absolutely. So, and don't get upset when you get blocked. Stay blocked. Because you're not making priority you're not making them a priority to be in your life, because, that's just how I feel, basically. If you're not here, and when you get here and you can't make time to be with that person, then leave that person alone. That's just how I feel. And that's for everybody. Men, women, if you're in a relationship and it's one-sided, leave that person alone, because there's someone out there that's going to make you a priority.
But I love him.
Why? And that's the thing. Like, how can you love someone that's not showing you that same love? And I say that because I've been there too. Loving someone who didn't show you the love that you felt like you should be getting. But I think the thing is, everybody sees love differently. Everybody doesn't need the same thing.
That's true.
And what I've learned is when going through this divorce or just this moving on,
right.
I can't be upset because I am not what that person needs, and I want them to have what they need, just like I want what I need. And I know what I offer, there's somebody out there that needs that or that wants that. And so that's what I'm searching for. Somebody, I know the qualities that I have, the love that I have to give, and what I have to offer. Yes. And it may not be for everybody, but it is for somebody.
Right. Exactly.
It is for somebody. And that's who will find me and I will find.
Sure will. Absolutely.
So block them.
Yep, block them. Don't be afraid to block them. Block them.
Even, I gotta ask, so, was this a female or a dude?
It was a dude.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
I mean, was this like your real friend or somebody you were dating and talking to, or love interest?
It was a love interest. Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so how are you feeling though? How are you feeling about it?
I actually feel great because this is not the first time, and I just really need to do a lot of self-love.
Yeah.
Like, I need to focus on myself, focus on my kids.
And
that's it.
On me?
Absolutely. Because if you can't be about me and show me that I can trust you, show me that you want me, then it's not worth my time.
And I love you. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I just have this about focus on me and focus on my kids. Like, what makes you feel like now that you need to focus on you and your children?
Because at some point you get tired. If you are always putting your all into a relationship and it's one-sided, you get tired. I'm over it.
But how does that lead you back to, I'm going to focus on me and my kids? Like, shouldn't that have been the focus before?
From the beginning, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it's always been a priority. Me focusing on my kids and myself.
So why say it?
just to let
As an
them know
ending.
that, hey,
The
I'm focusing on myself now.
Okay.
You don't have access in my life anymore. It's not me, my kids, and you. It's me and
Myself
my kids.
and I and my
And I think it's
And
the
that's it.
energy that I was expending on this relationship between us. I am now taking that energy along with the energy that I was putting into myself, and I'm adding the energy that I was expending on you, and I'm putting that energy into myself as well.
Absolutely.
And I think that's what a lot of women mean when they say, well, I'm just going to focus on me and my kids.
Yeah.
And that means no longer will I take that extra energy to put into you. No, I'm going to keep that extra energy for myself and my children.
Absolutely.
And I get it, but I'm always the oddball because I always,
Yeah,
I don't want to be on y'all team all the time.
No, but I get what I get it. 'Cause it should always be a priority.
Right.
So I get what you're saying as well. It should always, you should always, and I think the thing is we don't take the time out to get to know, love ourselves. And if you don't get to know and love yourself, you can't truly love anyone else.
That is
And,
true.
and my thing is too, like, with men, okay, spouses or whatever, like, as women, we try to do more for everybody to make everybody happy. And
Yes.
then we're on the back burner.
Mhm.
We're stressed, we're tired, we have no energy. And it's like, why would you constantly do that? Why would you constantly put more into this man when you're drained? And that's what I had to learn. And that's why now I'm like, I'm not putting no energy into a guy that's not giving me or reciprocating that same energy
Exactly.
back. So like last year was my first year to just focus on me, meaning my mental health,
Yes.
my do's and don'ts, my likes and dislikes.
Mm-hmm.
Basically just trying to have inner peace with myself and learn to really love myself, because I can't expect a man to love me if I don't love myself.
That's
Right.
true.
So
Right.
So true.
all of last year, it gave me a sense of peace. I cleansed my body. Because when you're in a relationship with a guy, y'all constantly intimate. You can't give your body a rest.
Yes.
And they don't understand. So I took, like I said, last
Especially
year,
if you're a mother too.
right, to focus on me. And that's probably why I don't want to be in a relationship now, because last year gave me a peace of mind. Like, I can come and go as I please.
Wow.
If I want to deal with you, I'll deal with you. If I don't, I don't. If I want to give my body to you, I will. If I don't, I don't. Without any peer pressure,
That's
because
true.
you're my man.
That's
And I
true.
feel like I'm obligated to be intimate with you because you're my man.
Because you're taking me out on dinners. That makes sense.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, inner
Well,
peace.
dinners don't mean you get no coochie.
Show, don't.
It all depends.
I mean, you can come
It
back
don't
and go, I
necessarily
did
They don't
it.
want
mean
men to be spending
that, though.
money on you
No,
and
I
taking
get,
you out.
or just how about
and
just
not really
emotionally
give them something
supporting me?
back.
Because you're emotionally supporting me, I feel like I should give you, you said I should give
I mean,
myself
you
to
should
you.
want to, not really feel like you are obligated to give someone your body.
I don't know.
Like, if you are going to go on a date with someone, obviously you are attracted to them in the first place. If you're not, then I get that. Oh, you just want someone to take you out and feed you. That's what that is.
Most women do that.
But if you are attracted to someone, you want them to take you out. And at the end of the day, you already made up your mind when you got dressed that day that you was going to give that man something.
I promise, no.
No, I was going to
That's
say
how
that
I
too.
feel.
I
No.
don't know. I never
No.
know. Now, if I see him and he look good, I'm like, oh, he look good. But that don't mean I think that deep into wanting to sleep with him the end of the night.
I mean, that's...
I think to each.
Because
I
why
think
go out
to
on a
each
date
its
with
own.
someone?
I think to each its own. I think it's different for each person.
It
I
has
think
to
I
be.
may. You see what I'm saying? Like I may see a person, go out with them, and then the next conversation we have, you see what I'm saying? It's like, okay, I think this is cool. I think this might, or we may go out and it may take several conversations or several dates before I really feel like, I want
that's
to
not
be.
me.
Or we may go out and I may just want you to give me oral and that's it.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
And go home.
I mean, because like I go out with friends and things like that, but like I guess you guys are thinking spontaneous. So like, let's say you go out with just a guy friend that you just know is your friend.
Oh.
What if you find that person attractive by the end of the night? Is that someone that you feel yourself is gonna like sleep with them, just because you're feeling them at that moment?
Well, I probably would flirt with them, but it wouldn't be. I mean, we wouldn't do it unless it's natural. It just happens naturally.
So
but I would be like, hey, you want to come in and watch Netflix? And maybe we can cuddle and watch Netflix. But I mean, even if I was thinking it, to be honest with you, I've never been the type to just initiate it first, especially if they're just my friend, because you have to think about it. If they're your real friend, even though they look attractive, what is important to you? Your friendship or getting into something and then y'all both clash and then you don't have that friendship anymore.
Right.
Well, I say this because I have lots of friends that are men, and when I know I'm going out with my friends, I know I'm not going to cross that line.
Okay.
So if you are my friend and I'm getting dressed and I'm about to go out and hang out with you, there's nothing in my mind that's going to be like, oh, I'm going to sleep with this man at the end of the night, because he's my friend. So when I'm going on an actual date with someone, in my mind, I already know that I might want to sleep with this guy because I'm interested in him. I'm feeling him. He's attracted to me. He's taking me out. That's where I'm getting at. So it's two different going out with people, or going out with them just to go out and have food, and I may not sleep with them, but
you're not obligated to sleep with a person.
You definitely not.
Right. I think with me, I want someone who has the same energy that I have, and the same knowledge about what sex can actually do for manifestation and for, us just emotionally and physically. Like, it can't be just, oh, we gonna sit down and lay down together.
That's
and so and since I'm in that process of getting to know people, a date for me is not going to do that, because it takes, a lot of times people just tell you what they think you want to hear anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
And so it's going to take a while before, I really get to know you and want to know if I want you inside me, if I want your energy inside me. I am not a pit stop where you can put your emotions. And so, a lot of people will use
been
that.
on dates. These, because I don't get a chance to go on dates.
I mean,
but yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, but when I do, I feel like if I go on a date with someone and I make my energy and I want to go out with them, I might end up sleeping in that place at the end of the night. But I don't go on dates often, so that could be.
I mean, it's your body, your will. Do what you want to do.
Exactly, it's your cup.
I'm so all out of dating.
Yeah, I haven't been going on any dates either. It's
tired.
Conversations for me.
Okay.
Like, throughout my 20s, date, relationship, early 30s, still. Am I considered early 30s or am I mid 30s?
You're definitely early.
Okay, still date. At this point, I can buy my own food. It's good if you want to take me out of that, cool. But let's do something spontaneous. Like,
Okay.
I'm tired of going to a nice restaurant or going to the movies. Like, let's go ride horses. Let's go climb a mountain.
Yes.
Like, come on. Like, give me
go
some
hiking.
type of, like, come on. Make it special and fun. Like, I don't want to go see Batman in action. Like,
oh, I want to go see it actually.
Girl, me too. But I'm just saying, like, with a dude, like, come on, I'm tired of eating. And then half of the time, if I'm telling this person I'm vegan, oh, what you eat, leaves and seeds, I don't even want to go out with you no more. Where we
I
go?
just forgot I got something to do.
I got into it with this dude the other day, and I ain't gonna lie, I don't argue, but sometimes
She don't.
I like to with men that I know I'm not gonna talk to anymore. I don't know why.
Because it's the easy way out.
Okay. But I don't argue though. So dude was like, hey, I would like to take you out. When are you free? I said, I'm free pretty much anytime. You just let me know so I can make arrangements. He was like, okay, what you like to eat? I said, well, I'm vegan, so any place that's vegan friendly, wherever vegetables are served, good for me. He goes, well, can you, now keep in mind, I'm not from here, so I don't know all the spots.
Right.
But I know how to Google.
Okay.
So he was like, well, Google some spots that we can go to, and whatever nice restaurant you want to go to, I'll take you. Red flag. Do y'all know why?
Because
he
told you to decide.
Exactly.
Period.
And you asked me out.
Like, you got Google. You live here. Just like when you Googling porn, the movies, the porn movies you want to watch. Big make it bounce and clap,
Yes.
whatever. You can Google a restaurant. So I was like, you know what, don't worry about it. I'm no longer interested. He was like, what did I do? I said, why do I have to Google a restaurant? He was like, because you eat that way, not I. I said,
well, you know that I eat that way.
Does that make any kind of sense?
Exactly.
So then when I broke it down to him, he was like, oh, no worry, no problem. I'm going to do it. It's too late now. I'm turned off.
I feel that way too. Because if a man is going to ask you out, they should have a plan.
I have a question.
Period.
So, Kevin Samuels.
Oh, God.
He says that if you go out with a man after 5 p.m., you need to be giving up the cooch. The cooch is on the table.
How much money does it
I
make?
agree.
I don't know. So you're saying if he takes you out after 5 p.m., then definitely you should be ready to have sex with him.
Well, I agree. If you are actually going out with a man after 5 p.m., what are you doing?
5 p.m.?
Yes.
That's
like, why are you even entertaining this man if you know you're not about to give him some? That's what I'm saying.
Let me question.
Unless he's just a friend.
Question. What's okay? I know because you know we've been drinking. Daylight savings time and what's the other one called? When you push back or push
spring
forward?
forward.
Oh, spring forward.
Okay, so spring forward time 5 p.m. It's still daylight. So does that still mean because I'm thinking he's saying daylight savings time after 5 p.m. it gets dark around 4:30ish 5 p.m. so it's dark. So going out after dark, it kind of makes sense. It correlates with what he's saying. But if it's pushing forward, springtime 5 a.m. daylight, right? But either way, it's bush.
So Shell Shock, you're saying if you go to dinner with a man, you need to be ready to have sex with him.
Absolutely. Why give this man that opportunity to even go on a date with you when you know you might not want to sleep with them? And I don't think it makes sense to me. If you know you don't want to sleep with someone that day, why don't you guys just kick it, hang out somewhere, or conversate on the phone? But if this guy is going to spend money on you, pick you up or whatever, why not? I mean, that's just who I am. If I'm gonna date someone, I'm interested in that person.
Vixen. You know what, y'all? Before we get deeper into this, we're gonna take a commercial break. Let the sponsors run the ad. We'll be right back.
I'm sorry, that's just how I feel.
We'll be right back.
Are you tired of going to different photographers for different occasions? They just cannot seem to capture all of your photography needs? Well, look no further, because Modish Photography, LLC can. Providing you HD and 4K quality, located in the Nashville, Tennessee area. Don't worry, destination certified. Also selected as Nashville's top 40 under 40 entrepreneurs of 2021. Still not convinced? Scan the QR code. It'll take you straight to the website. Don't forget to take a look and then book.
All right, and we're back.
Yes, we are back.
So, Vixen, that face you were making, what did you have to say about
It's
that?
just this. I'm in disbelief. I think because the thought that after 5 p.m. if I go out with a man, then I need to be aware that sex is on the table. So I can go out with him at 4:45. Does that mean sex is still on the table, or what about 4:50? If I go out with him at 4:50,
Right.
You know, so if that's the case, then sex is on the table regardless.
Absolutely.
Because it's going to be 5 p.m. somewhere.
Yes.
It may not be 5 p.m. here, but, you know, it could be 5 p.m. somewhere. So, you know, so I'm just in disbelief that a woman would even agree with that, you know, after 5 p.m., I got to give it up if I want to go out and enjoy the company of a man.
I'm waiting on Shell Shock.
You can definitely go out after 5 p.m. and enjoy company of a man. But if you are going to, and this is just me personally, going to allow this man to take you somewhere, feed you, pay for everything, then what are you doing? Like, are you just there for the food?
I'm there for the company.
And I'm
But
hungry.
But you can do that with your girlfriends. You can do that with
But I want to do it with him.
But this man is putting out. He's paying for food. He's not doing it just for the company. He's doing, you know, most men when they are wanting to pay for your dinner,
they have a motive.
Absolutely.
But
now, if there's a woman that wants to enjoy company with the men, this woman is going to pay for her own things, and that's just me personally. I'm going to let this guy know by paying for my own things that we are not having sex tonight.
But he didn't say who pays. He said if you go out after 5 p.m. with a man. He did not say if the man pays.
No, Kevin Samuels, I watch him a lot. He says if you're going to allow this man to pay for your dinner, then you should put out for him.
But what if I pay and because my thing is,
that's your
just because you pay for something, that's like paying for, excuse my language, paying for coochie. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to be.
That actually do.
but that is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for company. I pay this time, you pay next time. You see what I'm saying? Like, we can go Dutch, which is fine, but I mean, I don't think that paying for someone's food equates them being able to enter my vagina.
Question, and I agree with you, Vixen. But you said it's just like you're going out with your friends. You said your friends can. So we went to the movies. Do you feel obligated to give it up to me? Because I'm sorry.
No.
So we went to the movies. So should I feel obligated to give it up because you paid for it?
No, because you're my friend. Like I said earlier, when you know you're going out with a friend, you know before you leave your house if you are going to give it up to somebody.
But you also made the statement that you've never dated anyone that didn't want you to, that fed you, that didn't want anything in return.
And I'm sorry that happened.
I mean, I've dated men that would pay for me, and in my mind, I know that I wanted to be that way with that guy. Whenever I do date someone, it's not, I'm going to go out on a date just because I just want to hang out and have company. Because I'm already going to know this person. I'm not going to allow you to take me out to a fancy restaurant and I don't know you. Period. Getting to know someone would be conversating on the phone. Even before you even give a man your number, you're going to look this man up and down and be like, okay, I'm feeling this guy. That's the reason why you're giving him your number.
And he want to take
you're
you
gonna
out
have
on a date.
Before this man even take you out on a date, they're going to conversate with you on the phone. You guys are going to get to know each other. And then, this is just me. I don't know how it happened with you guys. Okay. And then, if a man be like, okay, I'm feeling her. I'm ready to see her. I'm ready to take her out, show her a good time. And when they say they ready to see you, you already know what that means because you're going to feel the same way. I'm ready to see you too.
Does that mean sex or just
Absolutely.
chill?
I'm ready to see you too. I'm ready for it to be down. You know what I'm saying? Take me out to dinner. It's foreplay. That's what foreplay is. That's what I call it.
Question before I judge.
Before you judge, that's just my
question. Do you want a man to take you out on a date that just asks for your number if you are physically attracted to them? Not meaning in a sexual way, just physical. He's handsome. Ooh, he may be my type. I would like to get to know him over dinner and a glass of wine. So does that even is that even a thought in your head? Or do you just be like, let's converse more over the phone?
Absolutely. Because I'm not going to want to go out with you in public if I don't feel that way about you.
So it's not the man, it's you.
Absolutely.
You're setting the rules where if a man take you out, you're going to give them the...
Absolutely.
It's not the guy.
If I'm going to go out on a date with a man that I'm interested in, I know before I leave my house, I'm going to give him something. Because I'm not going to want to waste my time and this guy's time if I know I'm not going to give you any. Like, why allow you to even pay and conversate? Converse like that. It's not even, if I know I'm not feeling you in that way. Why? And that's just because I have 4 brothers. If they've dated women, it's just a waste of time. I don't want my brothers wasting their money on women when they're not feeling them that way. Period.
I'm not
But
gonna.
why do you have to feel every man that you date or go out with sexually? Like, that's my thing. Like, when, so do you talk on the phone? But my thing is, that's you. That's how you are. Just make that clear.
No, that's
not
how
we.
most people are.
No, that's how you are.
No,
that's how you
if
are.
If you are interested in a man, obviously you are interested in them sexually.
No.
Unless you want to just be their friend. Period.
No.
If you just want to be friends, you're friends. You're going to let that know up front. That's just how I am.
Even if you get my number today and I look at you and you're my type and I think something sexual about you, I'm not gonna want to jump your gun the same day or the next day. I'm looking forward to having these good long ass hour conversations with you. Absolutely. And I'm looking forward for you to ask me out on a date because I'm a lady and I want to spend time with you.
But I'm not gonna go on a date with you if I'm not feeling like that.
When you say why allow a man to spend money on you, that really bothers me because
it shouldn't. Because it's my preference. Why would you want to go out on a date with someone if you're not feeling them sexually?
Period. I get that, but
why would you even want to waste your time to get fancy?
For one,
look nice.
That's not what you said.
That's what I'm saying.
You're saying two different things.
Why go out on a date with someone, look nice, and conversate with them when you know you're just about to go back home? That's it.
Because that's how you enjoy the company of someone. You don't have to go with the preconception or the notion that we're going to have sex at the end of the night just because I'm going out with you. No, my thing is that's how you don't know.
Why is that a bad thing?
But you don't know. I'm just saying that's just you. You don't know
but you guys
how.
are making it like it's a bad thing of thinking that way. That you're gonna go out on a date and you know that you want to have sex with a man when you go out on a date with them.
I'm just saying that's you.
Let her finish.
Yeah.
My thing is this. You don't know how that person acts even in public. You don't know how they can say anything over the phone. You need to be able to read their emotions, you see what I'm saying, their body language, whether they're looking off or looking you in the eyes or paying you any attention. You can't do that over the phone. You have to really get to know someone, you have to have that interaction. That physical interaction. Now, if you're just simply saying because he takes me to dinner and spends $100, then I need to know that I'm going to have sex with him because he spent $100. To me, honestly, I'm sorry, that's just a cheap date. $45, $200.
Period.
It's not the amount of money. It's just knowing what you about to do before you leave your house.
And
so if this man even has your number, why give a man your number if you
are
don't
not sexually
know
attracted to him?
That how he is in public. Why even give them that chance? When you meet someone in public, they get your number. You already know you're interested in this guy and that you might want to take it further.
And let me say this. You said you've been out of the game for 15 years, right? So,
I have.
Okay, so take note of that as well. My thing is I'm new to this and I know that I've been out of it a long time, but being back in it, I know that I can see a guy, he can be physically attractive. And so that is the initial, you see what I'm saying, attraction. So I give him my number and we have a few conversations. Yes. But then, once I'm saying, okay, it's time for us. All right, we've had a couple of conversations. You want to take me out? Fine, you can take me out. And we can, I don't care. We can go Dutch. It doesn't matter. But you can pay. But if you ask me, you see what I'm saying, to go out, don't automatically in your mind think because you asked me to go out that I owe you sex.
No, I'm not saying you owe a man anything. I'm saying from my perspective, if I know I'm going to go out on a date with a man, I know what I'm going to do. Now, if I know that I'm not going to sleep with this guy, I'm going to let this guy know up front, period. And give him the choice if he wants to take me out on a date and pay for my lunch, dinner, whatever.
Well, that conversation should be had just in conversation.
It will, exactly.
My thing is, I'm not looking to just...
You know what? I'm trying to make this situation in a more perspective that makes sense in reality to the human nation. Sorry, I love you, girl.
No.
But maybe she's saying this. All the guys she talked to, she would like to evaluate them first. Please don't cut me off. by just talking to them. Once she realized she's not sexually attracted to them and she know that she's not going to have sex, then she would cut them off.
Absolutely.
But the ones that she don't cut off, those are the ones that she would want to have sex with. So when they finally ask her on her first date, she knows she's going to give it up then.
Well, see,
is that what you're saying?
Absolutely.
Okay, so this is what I think, because I have a daughter that's 12 years old. I want my daughter, and I told her, the most precious thing that you have is your vagina. It is a portal that brings life to this earth. Just because a man takes you out does not give him the right to stick his magic wand in your portal. Now, you are, that's at 16, 17, and 18. So you're saying,
as you should.
Hold on, so you're saying that at 16, 17, and 18, when my daughter goes out on a date with a young man, if he pays for her, then she should know that he has the right to think and want sex.
No, that is not what I'm saying.
Well, then what are you saying?
I'm saying it's your choice. So if your daughter goes out on a date with a man, she knows that she's going to want to have sex with that man. If she does not want to have sex with that man, she lets this man know up front.
But
don't allow this man to take you out, pay for your dinner, and not know. And you don't want to put out.
That's not
That's what I'm saying.
But Vixen, I think she's saying that
it's your choice, not theirs.
She's
they
saying
don't have
the
control
only
over your
time
body.
she
You
will
do.
sleep with the guy is because this particular guy she's interested in and she's sexually attracted to.
Absolutely.
If she's not sexually attracted to the guy, then she won't even let the man take her out. So that's why she has sex with everybody to take her out, because these are the dudes that she likes.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to make it make sense.
Absolutely. And it's not like I'm going, because like you said, I haven't been in the game for 15 years. So I'm not going to just be dating all kinds of men just because I want company. I'm dating for a purpose. If I know I'm feeling you that way and I want to be with you and I want to go forward, I'm going to go out on a date with you. I'm not going to go out on a date with you because I need you. I want your company.
Okay.
Because I have friends. I have male friends. I got girlfriends. I can have company with them anytime I want.
But it's different
But if
to
I'm
have
going
the
on a
company
date,
of a man who enjoys
it's serious to me.
your
Please don't come
company.
in. It's serious to me. When I go on a date, it's serious. I know what I'm going to do before I leave my house.
Okay. Well,
Period.
speaking of dates, let's jump to the next topic. Dating apps. How do y'all feel about dating apps? Like, do you feel like since the pandemic happened, it's easier to find people because it's convenience? You don't have to go out your home and you can select all these type of guys, or do you think it's weird? Like, what do y'all feel about dating apps?
I'm cool with them.
I don't do them. Really.
Why?
Because the men on the dating apps, they're just not really trying to do anything.
I've met plenty of people who actually are in successful relationships and they've met on dating apps.
I mean,
And so that is your experience.
absolutely. I'm not saying that it isn't my experience.
You were just
But I wouldn't do it.
men
I
on
wouldn't
the-
do
Cut
it.
me off. You were saying the men on the dating apps.
The men that
You cut
I've
me off
met.
again.
Well, because you cut me off too, Miss Vixen.
Ladies, come on.
Period. Okay? The men that I've dated or talked to on the social media apps wasn't about anything. I'm not talking about anybody
Maybe it's
else
you.
but myself, Miss Vixen. Okay?
Like I said, maybe it's you.
It is me.
So for me, I feel like it's a joke. Like, it be dudes that really look nice on there, and they may have, a good conversation or whatever. But like, I've given my number out twice on a dating app. To be very specific, it's called BLK, I think. The Black app. Have you heard of that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's supposed to be an app for all black people. And I've gave my number out twice on that app before. The first guy, conversation was good, but I talk anyway, so it's kind of like I can't really determine if it was the conversation because I can have a nice conversation with anybody. But we kept talking throughout the days. He would like FaceTime me, and then he was like, do you want to meet up? I want to take you out. And like, what made me just be like, no, I don't want to go out with him, because he started telling me stuff that he should have brought up at the beginning. He was like, he had 5 children.
Oh, wow.
4 different baby mamas.
Wow.
But he was established. Like, I seen his house, we FaceTiming. So I saw his house. I'm like, okay, we got a dope house. But you got 5 kids, 4 different baby mamas. I'm not about to be your 6. So that was a no for me. And then the other guy, y'all, when I say I'm a sucker for a man with a deep ass voice.
Okay.
When he got on the phone, I'm talking about, man, like that, like deep. So I'm infatuated about, like, damn, this man got a deep voice, because I'm so used to people like, hell, my age or whoever, like, they don't have deep voices no more. Like, I just miss the deep voices in men. So I was like, oh, okay.
Barry White's.
Right. Plus, he looked good. So I was like, hey, Saturday, 2 o'clock, let's FaceTime. He was like, all right, cool. Saturday come, FaceTime him. He don't answer. He texts me back, oh, I forgot what he said. He was like, I'm going to call you back in like an hour. I'm like, all right, cool.
Oh,
He auto-called me back. He didn't FaceTime me. So I'm like, hey, boom. I hit the button. He's like, oh, no, I can't FaceTime. So at this point now, you either lying about who you say you were on this app, or maybe you just don't want to FaceTime. So days went by. I didn't reach out because it's like, I'm not about to keep talking to a guy that I really don't know like that or haven't met up with. And then you don't even want to FaceTime. So he was like, one day he called me. I didn't answer. I was like, I'm busy. What's going on? I think I was doing a shoot. He was like, it's something I need to tell you. And I was like, what? And he was like, I want to meet you, but I don't want you to judge me. And I was like, what's wrong? It's not funny, y'all.
Evidently it is.
It shouldn't be funny. He was like, I have a condition. And I said, okay, that's fine. What's going on? Lord, please forgive me. He was like, can I send you a picture? I said, yeah. He had one eye.
Oh. Like,
Vixen, don't play.
did he have like
A picture on it? Mm-mm.
It was just missing? Had he lost it?
Wow.
Was he born like that?
So I asked, I said, what happened? And he was like, I'd rather talk to you about it over dinner. I said, but I really want to know now, like, can you tell me? And
Yes.
he was like, I'd rather talk to you about it over dinner. So after that, you know, I can be a little fake, but I was like, okay, let me call you right back. So he sent me this long ass message. I just glanced over because I wasn't reading that damn message. But it said, like, towards the end, I know it's because of my eye. You don't have to call me back anymore. And that made me feel sorry. And it made me feel connected to him. Because I'm like,
Wow.
really? I'm like, oh, you know, disabilities, girl. I'm connected with everybody with them.
Oh,
so I was like, okay. And then so I called him the next day. And we had a good conversation. But I knew that
It wasn't going to work.
it wasn't. And he was so good looking. And I was even like, why don't you get a patch? He said no, because God made me this way, or God
Okay,
something.
so he was born like that. Well, like I said, I know people who are in meaningful relationships and they met on dating apps.
Yeah,
To each his own. It's all about the person.
Right.
That's
I was gonna say, I have a ex-friend. She met her husband on a dating app, and they're actually engaged right now. And she has been on a lot of dating apps before. So.
Well, she found the right one.
Yeah, she did. So yeah. I mean, what were you saying about that urine thing? Because I wanted to ask you something about her crystals that you were speaking about.
Pink rose quartz crystal. You can use them. They have the yoni eggs that are pink quartz crystals. So they have the different sizes, and they're just to help you with your kegels to make your vaginal muscle stronger.
So is that really true?
I guess. I think, yeah. There are people out there that use them. And I think it works more so after pregnancy.
Really?
Yeah, just to kind of help those muscles tighten back up. Faster.
Have y'all ever done like I don't know what you call it, the correct
yoni stings?
Yeah,
No.
how do you know?
No, I haven't tried it yet, but I do want to try.
Really? I'm scared. Like I'm probably gonna be laughing. You know, I laugh at everything. Like, oh my God.
Well, it's not like they're inserting anything.
Right.
They're just sitting on a yoni pot.
Exactly.
Yeah, so. But the vagina is self-cleaning, so. And if it's not self-cleaning, then, you know, something's wrong. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this episode was very interesting.
Yes.
I'm glad we I missed y'all. Like I really I missed y'all. I miss recording.
I miss Paris. I miss
Black
Eyes
Eyes birthdays.
I miss you guys. Come back, please.
Black Eyes, she did say call her, FaceTime her, but maybe we can call her after the episode and check up on her. Yeah. So guys, if you like this video, please give it a like. Even if you did not or did agree to anything we said in this video, let us know in the comments. Comment what you like, what you didn't like. If you're, opposed to dating apps, anything that you agree and disagree with, any comments matter, any feedback matter. But we do need y'all likes. So we are upcoming podcast. I'm just being real with y'all. In order for us to get out like that, we need y'all to like
and subscribe,
and share.
Yes.
Any last words, ladies?
Thank you for watching.
Yeah, and I promise I won't be cutting these off no more. Because I ain't fixing to be embarrassed. This is my last time, I promise you.
Same here. Same here.
All right, and we out. Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.